It's 5-5 arriving. And here we answer all the 911 calls for the town. If it's a police call, we transfer it right to the police station. If it's for fire EMS, we dispatch right out of this center. Depending on where it is in town and what kind of call it is, we'll determine what kind of response and what trucks are sent to the calls. I've been quiet for a little while before this call came in, but previous I had 4 calls, one right after another, so it's hard to pinpoint a time or a day where it's the busiest. Just things happen all the time.
There are certain times of the day that are busier than others, but it's really hard to predict when it's going to be busy. You know, it can be, we can get hit, and what typically happens is it's back-to-back calls. You get one, 2 minutes later you get another one, 2 minutes later you get another one, and you strip the place, you know, very quickly. Fires strip the place right on the first alarm because we send every available person to a structure fire because we're kind of attacking the fire from a couple of different stations depending upon where it happens to be located. Huge elderly housing community this town is. There's an awful lot of senior housing.
We have a tremendous amount of disabled people that need hand help. Maybe they've fallen, you know, or they just can't get from one place to the other in their home or in their apartment. You know, there's a lot of that. Plus you get lockouts. You get people locked out of their houses. You get people locked out of their cars. Years ago, you did maybe 300 fire calls a year. They're doing 7,000.
The main reason why we actually are the first responders for medical calls is because we're strategically placed throughout the community and we're able to get there a little bit quicker than if you just waited and relied on strictly a commercial ambulance service for providing EMS calls. So yeah, the way that we are pretty much structured now, we do quite a bit as far as medicals go, and we still do a lot of fire calls, but the majority of our work, basically probably about 2/3 of the calls, are more geared toward medical versus fires now. But the difference is paramedics can give a little bit more as far as drug intervention goes. They can intubate people, they can put a tube into their lungs to help them breathe better. There's a little bit more as far as, well, a lot more. Yeah, it is like a mini ER. They can do a lot of things that the doctors in the emergency room would actually be doing, but they do it right there in the field.